much to you all.
And what a semi-final it was. And these ones sadly fell at the final hurdle, but they're on the sofa with me now. Give it up for the gorgeous Will and Nancy, everyone! Oh. Right, look, we're gonna make this a nice thing because look, we'll get to the dance off in just a second. But first of all, 2 dances.
Yeah.
How was it for you?
Tough. It was really tough. My brain struggles with 1 dance a week because my brain, honestly, it's just I can't take 2 things in at once. So, yeah, the stress levels was higher, and you know, and obviously it was a semi-final, so pressure was there, and yeah, it was tough. But I thought I was ready. And you know what I mean? We trained hard, and we was ready to go.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And I mean, we started off with the passo.
Yeah.
Judges' comments. We could tell that they affected you. We could tell that you were really disheartened by it. Now you've had time to reflect and look back. How are you feeling about it?
I'm just human, and
You are.
If anybody who meets me, you get to meet me. I don't have another person I can put on, and I was disappointed because I'd worked so hard and we'd got so far in the competition, and the last thing I wanted to do was get it wrong that night. And
it was a great dance.
Well, this is what I'm about to say. From what the judges said, I beat myself up, and I've watched it back, and I was too harsh on myself. And I've always said, what I really care most about is making sure this lady next to me is happy. And if she's happy, I'm happy. And she said, you did me proud, and you did. And I've watched it back, and I was too harsh on myself, and it wasn't as bad as they
well,
sort of made
I'm
out.
glad you think that. I
didn't
really
think
am.
it was
Because
that
you
bad.
did absolutely amazing. I danced with you. I'm enjoying every minute so much. I just great, like, we have had so much great time dancing that dance.
Well, it was better than I thought it was, so I was a bit harsh on myself.
Good. Well, I'm glad you know that because we thought it was great. And Nance, I mean, you said to Will, you know, I've told him what to do, and he's gone out there and done it. It ended up, it was your lowest score going.
Yeah.
Where do you think, Nancy, it went wrong, for want of a better term, when it came down to the comments with the judges?
I don't know, but I think people have a different opinion and different way to look at a dance. But for me, he did everything I asked him to do, the passion, the drama, everything. There's so many positive way to look. And I just say he did me so proud. For me, I will give him as much as how many tens I have in my pocket, I will all give to him.
And we know that, and that's why we love you two as a pairing. It must be difficult, though, Will. Coming off of that, you said, you know, I beat myself up too much, but in the moment, you don't know. Then you've got to go out there. Bess is in the audience. You've got to do your couple's choice, and you're at. I mean, how hard was it for you to pick yourself up?
Well, that song, the couple's choice, was a dance because it's a couple's choice where we could just go a bit nostalgic, have loads of fun, and it was a throwback to the 90s. And you know, and I just thought that we'd just go out and enjoy it, especially if this could be our last dance, and every dance could be your last one. But when you've got 2, you've got a chance to come back with something strong, and you know. I really enjoyed it. Loved the routine, loved the music, and it was really nostalgic. Reminded me when I was like 17, 18, going out dancing, and it was just.
Oh, we all remember them times.
Yeah,
we all remember them times.
It was a good time. I really enjoyed it.
And the scores were much better for this one. But I mean, even if you got the perfect 40 for this one, you know, because we're all looking at the leaderboards, you still would have been at the bottom. At this point of the semi-finals, the whole series, I feel like we've all been frightened of the middle of the leaderboard. But at the semi, when you see your names there, what was going through your mind?
Well, I thought we was in trouble. You know, I did think, and I thought, you know, bottom of the leaderboard, you don't want to be there in the semi-final. And I just really wanted so much to get to that final, just so I can say I've completed it. I really wanted to get this girl there. She really deserves it. And she's given me everything I could ask for. I wouldn't have got through week 1 without her. So, yeah, I was gutted to be at the bottom. But, you know, I thought, well, it's our turn, and we'll dance if we have to dance, and that's what we did.
And that is exactly what you did. Nancy, that red light came on. First time for you guys as well.
Yeah, first time,
How did it feel for you?
I feel awful.
Really?
Yeah, I feel, I can't lie, but I feel awful because for me, like, he did absolutely me proud. He did everything that I asked him to do. We have had so much fun. Traveled with him, watching where he grew up. It has been an amazing journey. We have had so much fun in that journey. I just think if we're gonna do it again, we'll do it again. Yeah. Because I'm enjoying. It doesn't matter which dance you pick. Ask me, okay, if you want to dance passo again, I will still do it. Because that's how confident I dance with him. That's how much I appreciate that he gave me that quality dance.
Do you know what we've absolutely loved about you is the entire journey that you two have had. We know how strong you have been as a pairing, and Nancy, I can tell you're a bit emotional. This is going to definitely finish you off because it's time to have a little look at your Strictly Best bits.
Go on, kid. I don't take myself seriously, but I'm going to take the dancing seriously because it's my mum's favourite show, so I want to be good for her. Nancy, my girl! Oh, week 1, the jive. And I've got a Duracell bunny as a dancer. What chance have I got?
It was power-packed. I loved it.
Where did those hips come from? That was fantastic.
It's a 9.
When you're at the top, there's only one way to go, and that's down. The pressure's on now.
A really good performance. Keep going.
You've both made ballroom look sexy. Yeah. I thought it was brilliant.
If you get it right, what a feeling it is. What a feeling. The actual story behind the dance brings back a lot of emotions for when I wasn't in a very good place. And Nancy represents my wife and my family who saved me.
The mood was absolutely divine.
That was not good, I'm afraid. Your balance was a little bit off. Fall.
I don't think anything can prepare you for Strictly. The ups and downs of emotions, I don't think you can be prepared.
Absolutely love the fact that it started like an aggressive tango, back with a vengeance.
The concept of dancing, your movement, your isolation, great.
You are invested in what you do. I thought you did very well. Keep working on it.
How are you, Mum?
How's training going this week?
The routine is beautiful. It's going to be really emotional on the night.
You have to hold it together as soon as you can. We've been through some tough times. You know.
Yeah.
Pandemic had just kicked in and your dad took poorly in 2 weeks since he passed away.
This dance we've got on Saturday, I just want to do it justice.
You transcend the dance. It was beautiful.
I think you've done your family enormously proud.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
10. A brilliant score.
Every single part of you. Pulsating, beautiful samba rhythms. Well done.
Hi, Dad.
How's
training going?
This is the main step of the Charleston.
Right.
Have a go. Right, go on. 1. Oh, she's...
You done.
That took me 4 days!
The swivel was fantastic. I absolutely loved it.
Yes. 10.
2 10s and 2 9s.
This was a heartfelt performance.
It was wonderful.
I don't think I'd be able to do this without Nancy. She's taught me to believe in myself. I've got all my trust in her.
I am proud teacher, and I adore this dance partnership.
You were committed. For me, one of the most committed to the dance tonight.
You performed it so brilliantly. You smashed the place up. Well done to you.
Will and Nancy. It's now up to the judges to decide their fate.
Fleur and Vita.
I'm proud of this partnership. We have had such amazing journey together.
This is an unbelievable journey. If you get a chance to get on this floor, get on it. Thank you all so much.
Guys, it's been so lovely watching your journey. I can see clearly how emotional the pair of you are. Nance, I want to give you a second. Will, you've gone on so much, and rightly so, how much your family have been supporting you through this. And as one last little Strictly surprise from us, take a look at this.
Don't do it to me.
My pride for Will doing Strictly is it's off the Richter scale.
You've exceeded all my expectations. I'm sure you exceeded yours as well.
Yeah, you have blown me away. I'm very proud of him. Like, he's done very well to get how far he's got.
I'm on this journey with him. It's been amazing to watch.
They really have been along the way. Nancy, I can see I can see how heartbroken you are. But is there anything you can or want to say to Will?
I'm just say I'm so grateful first. Thank you, this man. I have had the best journey. I couldn't even imagine. I'm looking forward every day, step in the dance studio just for teaching him new dance, to see his face, to see him not believing himself, question about himself, then slowly become enjoying. Then on the Saturday night when we perform, and he just that feeling satisfied. See the smile on his face and look at him in the eyes. I have had such amazing journey with him. Thank you so much.
Thank you for everything.
And I just...
I can tell. Look, I can tell this is difficult. I can tell.
Listen, I just want to say, this lady here next to me, I wouldn't want it to do with anybody else. It was an unbelievable ride. We've created some amazing moments we can look back on. Thank you so much for Strictly for giving me the memories for my mum and my family and my sisters and my kids. But my wife, Michelle, has been by my side. Oh, no. Every time I come home moaning and aching, and she's running me bath for me, and, you know, without her, it's been really tough, and without this lady next to me, I wouldn't have got anywhere near this. So thanks for the memories and the moments, and I'm going to take what I've learned from this, that you can do things, you know, you can test yourself, and you can go out your comfort zone every now and then, and you can achieve more than you think you can.
You guys have been...
Especially, we're really grateful for people behind
everyone
vote and the support.
I'm sorry we didn't get there for you. We really tried. We really tried.
Stop beating yourself up, because you've been brilliant, the pair of you. We love you. You're not going to be competing at the final, but we can't wait to see the pair of you still there on Saturday night. Please, for the final time this series, give it up for Will and Nancy, everyone. Justice for Nancy. Justice for Nancy. Always. Well, look, there you go. Today we might be saying goodbye to our last couple this series, but that does mean that we're now on the road to the final. But it's actually a road. Unfortunately, all the roads are covered in snow.